skiers, it's Bob with skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. It's going to take a minute to get used to, but I do have a 2025 Volkl Mantra 88 in front of you today. The kendo name is gone. The ski returns unchanged structurally for this year. If we think about the life cycle of a ski, it's not unfair to assume that the M7 changes for the Mantra will filter into the ski for next year. But for this year, for 2025, we get the same ski as the outgoing Kendo 88, just with a new graphic and a new name. We are built with a multi-layer wood core of poplar and beech. What I like about how Volkl does is they use the beech under the metal of the frame as opposed to in the middle. They put the poplar in the middle, and that gives the ski a little bit more torsional flex. While emphasizing the power of the edges. So they're doubling down with the denser wood and more metal over the edges, and that really speaks to Volkl's reputation as being a precise ski manufacturer. We do get that tailored Titanal frame, so a little bit wider in the forebody and narrower in the tips. Same with the tail, a little bit wider here and a little bit narrower here. In the tips also we get their tailored carbon tips. So while that metal was brought out towards the edges, they incorporated a carbon stringer laminate, which increases the precision of the ski. So each time you tip it up on edge, it reacts very quickly and very precisely without as much weight. So that's kind of where their tailored carbon tips comes from. Really goes along well with that metal laminate and allows skiers to really just stand on the thing and get a ton of performance. Really kind of skews more towards the front side of all mountain just because of how well it carves. Not that it can't be versatile. I think that skiers who kind of are used to putting in some work on a ski certainly have an easier time making this work in bumps, trees, softer snow, stuff like that. But most people that are skiing on a Mantra 88 are going to spend most of their time in an on-trail, on-piste situation just because they carve incredibly well. They do use Volkl's 3D radius side cut, so 31, 17, 26 meters in this 184. The higher you get up on an edge angle, the shorter that radius is gonna pull through. And you can kind of let it run in the tips and tails and get better stability at speed. Super solid ski, pretty stiff. It's got some weight to it as well. This 184 sits on the scale here. 2,019 grams. So there's some weight, there's some stiffness, definitely takes some work to get it to go, but that 3D radius really helps at kind of that mid-range compliance. And it also pairs well with kind of this flatter overall profile. There's not a whole lot of camber going on here, and that allows skiers to easier access the multi-radius side cut of this ski. And then we do get some long rocker. It's very low, but it is long. And that kind of goes up to a regular all-mountain amount of splay, and not a ton to talk about with taper. You know, it is gradual, but it doesn't really affect the flotation of the ski all that much. And then same thing with the tail. It's just long and low. It's not dramatic, but it does kind of, you know, give the ski overall a flatter feel. And that's going to just allow you to play around with your edge angles a little bit easier and create and dictate your own turn shapes and styles. And that's what that 3D radius is all about. But yeah, best on the feet of advanced and expert skiers, people that want something stable and precise. That's where this Mantra 88 is most at home. But I found that this kind of newer build allows skiers to really change up what type of turns that they make and at what speeds. So you don't have to be going super fast in order to get the most performance, nor do you have to be going super slow. So it just has a really big range of turn shape and style. Make sure you check out this new Volkl Mantra 88 here at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.